sounds like one of my players is going to hop on for a little leveling up as well, so it's not just going to be this. But until he does hop on, I am going to go and mess around in there and also mess around here. So, Pathfinder 2 mod. That is by Instant Mirage with loads of help by, what's their name? DPH Kraken, I think. Yes, DPH Kraken. Maybe that's Doctor of Physics Kraken? Maybe? Doctor of Physics Kraken. Who knows? DPH Kraken. The two of them have done an amazing job working on this module. As you can see here, got a few things. I think that's normal for a half-orc. But, oh, what the hell? I don't need that to be showing up. Oh, is that going to be showing up on stream? No, it's not showing up on stream. Good. Okay, so, as you can see here on the left-hand side, though, race passives. That is not something that's usual to half-orcs in normal Baldur's Gate 3, because I get my first level feat, my first level ancestry feat, which is passive in this. So, Relentless Endurance, I think that's the normal half-orc one. But I could also be a Beast Trainer. Get Orc Lore, Superstition, which is +1 bonus to saving throws against magical effects. And get a Bite. Dragon Spit, don't know why that's there. Can't remember, that might be a normal half-orc thing. Battle Medicine, Fleet, Feather Step, Incredible Initiative, +2 to initiative rolls. Heavily Armored for some more armor proficiency. I think I'm going to go with Ranger. I've never played Ranger in Baldur's Gate 3. And I've never played, never had a Ranger in either of my, well, my only. We're still in this first Pathfinder adventure. Toughness, Quick Jump, Dark Vision, Natural Skill, 2 extra skills. Okay. A feat for every possible combination. I think I'm going to go with Relentless Endurance. As a ranger, I don't want to be up close and personal all that much. So, class, yes, class, as you can see, there are a couple extras here. Kineticist in beta, I think it's only got up to level 3. I think it's got some of the base ones up to level 12, but I think it's got all of the base ones up to level 12, but none of the little regular class feats that you pick. It's got the features up to 12, but not the class feats. Alchemist is currently level 1 only, and nothing else. And Thaumaturge, I think, is a full thing. And it looks like they can't sort, so that's where that is. Class feat 1, gravity weapon, funnel into your blows, leading to more powerful attacks with blade and bow alike. Hunted shot, 2 quick shots, 2 strikes against your prey with the required weapon, twin takedown. Your weapons, potentially combining their damage into a single devastating attack. Make 2 strikes against your hunted prey, one with each of the required weapons. Well, I'm going to go with an animal companion, but that's interesting. Hunter's Edge. And I have to turn down. Maybe actually just completely pause White Bat Audio. Thank you, Carl Casey, for having such awesome music.
Hello.
Let's turn this back up. Oh, hey.
Yes, hey.
Okay.
Oh. So yeah, I made it ish.
Perfect. Hey, that is absolutely fine. Because I was just getting ready with some other stuff. So
Cool.
I'm gonna pop this out. Do you want to be on camera or no?
If I'm playing, sure.
Do you want to join on Baldur's Gate?
I mean, I did just get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too long ago. Yeah.
So.
Of course, I don't want to hold. The thing is, I don't want to hold you up though. So.
No worries. I am happy to.
Yeah, I'll pop on here.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
A little messy.
So, where the hell did pop-out go? I think I have to turn off and then turn back on. You're not going to see me because it's going all whooshy. And
no problem.
I do not currently have a thing, so I am going to go here. The Discord, piss off. I don't want you on top of this. I need to be able to see it to do. Oh, yeah. Boy, that is infuriating. I need to be able to see the actual friggin' thing so that I can add stuff. Oh, man.
You sound like me all day. Why aren't you working? Why are you doing this and not that? I gave you a simple command.
Whatever is on top. What the fuck?
Yep, that sounds about right. Computer's gonna computer. Gotta drive us crazy. Yep. Let's see here. Yes, let me search this because I was not aware. I mean, I knew that people were modding BG3 because I mean it's the next best thing since Neverwinter Nights to mod for like Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. So like I knew there were mods. I didn't realize there's a PF2 mod for it. That's pretty cool.
So you will need improved UI. You need to have all the same mods, don't you?
Yeah. Like I said, because I don't have anything set up, I don't want to delay yet. But if I can do it real quick, we'll see.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna switch this down and switch that down, and drop you down here, and then grow you to the same size. Okay, so in that case, I thought you were gonna do some leveling up, but in that case,
I mean, I could. I could do leveling up. Did we level? We leveled, didn't we? That's right, yeah.
You're like 10 XP away from leveling. I'm not going to make you guys fight anything to get 10 XP.
I mean, we could prepare our levels up, and then once we get that 10 XP, apply it.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking, but that is fine. I can easily send something your way. Hey. Oh, hey, we got Thomas.
Hey,
how you doing?
Are you going to join us with Baldur's Gate 3 or just do the level up?
I didn't realize we were probably not Baldur's Gate 3. I don't think I got the full time in me. I was just hopping on for the level
up. That's a good point too, because I don't know how long you're playing. I probably can't go late as normal anyways. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't worry about
it. Don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
But send me the list anyway, though, because it could be fun later on.
Yeah, absolutely. I will do so. Export. So I'm going to open up the mod manager, and I think you have to have all the same ones, but you probably don't need the polyamory fix one. I've only got that on because I want to seduce the entire party.
I see. Going for the true Jade Empire route. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I miss Jade Empire. Back when BioWare was, good.
Cool. Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is? I love like that game. Well, the nostalgia goggles. I'm aware, but at the time, the writing was pretty good. Regardless,
Hey,
my first playthrough, just due to my own nature for like picking dialogue options, right? Just like, oh sure, I'd pick that, right? I bumbled my way into the harem route, like completely unintentionally, completely just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, yeah. I just, it cracked me up.
Nice.
Okay, let me.
Okay. Yeah. I'll get that. I'll have it ready for next time, possibly. That'll be fun.
Okay. Paste. I don't want to reference, so there we go. And then I need to go up here to get Thomas. And there we go. Got a camera, and then way over here for Brandon.
Yay.
So I am going to boot you guys from the world,
Sure.
because I'm gonna have to swap worlds. I don't want to mess up this current one. So I just exported you guys, and now return to setup. So you guys are gonna probably get booted.
Yeah.
And then brought into it's gonna be a map, so pretend you don't see it if you get in before I'm able to change the map to a test one.
I can wait to load.
Yeah, no problem. I was waiting anyway, so
Yep.
no problem.
Okay, so I am going to turn back on some music so folks don't have just this. So let's turn this down because it's loud for me.
Is this level up gonna include a bunch of downtime for retraining? And I know Brandon's got a whole bunch of stuff he wants to do too.
So technically there won't be downtime for like the first week, but I will still I'll let you do the retraining, and I'm not gonna ambush you guys on your way to the next part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I have mine built out on Path Builder, so I can just wait to apply it, the retraining at least when.
Okay.
I'm doing everything new for the first time in raw.
Window to capture. Our Opera XC. Oh, is it only gonna show the frickin' one? You dumb jerk. Okay, now it's open. Okay. So, I also posted it in the Discord for the mod, so like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this, although there might be some leveling with my players. So, won't be the entire thing. But I was having a good time looking at the options there. It's got like, it's got the ancestry features at level 1 and choosing the Hunter's Edge for a ranger. It's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I saw that peek up on Reddit there the other day.
Yeah.
I heard it was a good hybrid between D&D 5e and Pathfinder.
There are a few things that they couldn't 100% do, so
yeah, I think like all the spells are still D&D, but the math behind it is
some of them
Pathfinder.
They've managed to change. They are they're the ones that are what's it called? the OGL ones, and then they added a bunch of the remaster ones as well. And they managed to get like heal and harm to be the multiple versions. So you can choose the 1, 2, and 3 action one.
Oh, that'd be a fun bit of coding.
Yeah. The one person isn't really too much of a coder, so they started it and they were like, I'm not very good at coding, so it's going to take a very long time. And then they got burnt out after like a month of trying it. So someone else was like, oh, I'll help you because I am a coder. And they've, over the last year, gotten really far. They've gotten to the point where they're making the kineticist. I think they got through level 3 of the kineticist. They're still doing a few of the spells. They've got to add some feats for, I think Wizard and Sorcerer are missing some feats, but they're slowly getting through. And I think Champion and Sorcerer are the only ones that aren't like ready to go. All the others, you can at least get through the first act with all the others.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really hate to bother you. I don't know if I did an oopsie or if the server did, but apparently I'm not part of the game because my name's not on the join game session drop down.
What?
I've gone away.
That's not right. I definitely didn't like completely boot you.
No, maybe I hit something. I don't know.
You're in the join one, right?
Yes, the join game session. Yeah.
Okay, that is because I don't think I have added you to the test one.
Very cool. Good. So it's not me. I didn't leave the game again by accident because I did that once before, and I was like, "Oh, I hope I didn't do it again."
It's a different server.
It's
a different world. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. With the forge. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
I'm sorry.
This. And then I've got 2. Not that user management. And create additional user. And this is Brandon and save turn. Okay, so you should be good to refresh and then join.
Many thanks.
No
thanks.
problem.
Sorry to delay you.
No problem.
I think I also need to be assigned to Lyra because I don't think I'm assigned to it.
Yeah. I think the only person that I was using for actual testing was Connor, so I think he's the only one that's assigned to an actual player.
That's fair. Are these characters up to date?
I just exported and then imported both of them, so they are up to date as of last session.
Sounds good.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, Connor's isn't, but your 2 are.
Cool.
I just have to wait for mine to load. So yeah, you'll definitely be seeing the map that technically you shouldn't be seeing until I can't remember what the map.
I don't see anything right now.
Loaded. Okay, good.
I guess because I don't have a character assigned, I don't see anything.
Oh, probably. Then I will wait until I.
Yeah. You can go back to Great Urge or whatever.
Yeah. I've even got Great Urge still in here.
But yeah, I know I'm definitely though. I'm gonna pull up the stream though while working on these characters. I'm excited to see this Pathfinder and BG3. I'm stoked. Like I said, I'm sorry. Again, when I was like, no, because like earlier got the text. I was like, all right, like, hey, wifey, this, that,
Yeah.
So she's very understanding though, because I was like, oh, hey, babe, I want to. Nah, she's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Only you guys guys had a second computer or something, she could join us. If
We have a
were up to
laptop?
playing.
Well, yeah, she's sitting up straight.
Yeah,
Hit,
exactly.
hit and miss.
At this time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's better. She's only throwing up 1 to 3 times per week instead of per day now.
That is
So
definitely much better than before.
yeah, no, she got it bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not this bad for the second one. You know, thinking down in the future, but yeah.
Okay, so Thomas is owner of Lyra, and Brandon is owner of Mamanga.
I love programming terms. We just don't give a crap. We're like, yeah, you own this. You know. I'm
Slavery's
still mad.
fine. This is Fantasyland.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that Git was like, oh, we're gonna make the default for branches be main, not master. I'm like, first thing I do, master branch. Like, get out of here.
Okay, so you guys should
Smaller.
be seeing now.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. I don't see anything, but I can open my character sheet. And
I can
oh wait,
see
I
you.
do see. Never mind.
Yeah.
I see a gray. I
Okay, yeah.
had already opened my character sheet, and it was blocking the map. Great map.
Yeah, it's the best one I've made.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Honestly, it's
you
very.
really didn't pull any stops here.
No.
I feel at peace. Very, very zen.
So we're going up to level 11.
Yes. So yeah, let's just put you at 1,000 XP. There we go.
Oh, I did the opposite.
Uh,
Cool.
So then you'll want to, once you're finished your level up, switch yourself to 0, and then I can export both of them and put them into the other once we're ready.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
I am going to open up the Necromancer from Impossible Playtest. Journals, classes, Necromancer. What?
I will admit, the play. I've said it before. The playtest Necromancer has been a joy to try out.
Yeah.
I'm eager to see what they. I'm eager to see where they settle. Like, you know, on the actual
definitely.
canon. You know.
I'm
I have
curious what
thoughts.
the book is gonna be when it comes out as
Mhm.
well. Is it gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
like, is it gonna be a lore book, or is it gonna be like an actual adventure?
Hopefully
Releasing
both.
A class with an adventure would be interesting.
It would be so tasty.
Yeah. And I mean, they did like the 2 classes. One is for Geb and one is for Nex. So the 2, it might even be a war, so it might be tied in with this.
That would. I mean, that's just a good idea. Like,
Yeah.
that's just great. Give the DMs the world building so they can scaffold off of it and then
Exactly.
run with it. Like, just yes.
So at level 11, you are getting 6th rank spells,
Huge.
a general feat, a skill increase, unnatural fortitude, so I think your fortitude's going up to master, and weapon expertise. Not that you use a weapon, but weapon expertise.
Fort increase, and you said weapon increase, right?
Yep. So
Cool.
you get 1 level 6 or rank 6 spell.
I'm thrilled.
And your rank 5 don't go up because you're kind of like a paladin.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
Kind of a
it's a
half-caster, but
yeah.
you get up to level 10. Or rank
Yeah.
10.
So yeah, it's a weird mix, but I like
Yeah.
it because like they give you those spell slots, but like you said, they're not like full caster slot like as many, but you have this entire other mechanic for like casting spells through your thralls and stuff. I like it. I think it works nice.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, you can go up to master with your skill increases. And
Oh no, wait, not 15. That's why I keep getting excited. I'm like, wait, skill increase. No, wait. I'm like, yeah, skill. I'm like, oh no, that skill increase is not
proficiency bonus.
correct. Yeah, so it's the undead thing doesn't go up yet. I'm like,
Right, yeah.
I can't wait.
I mean, technically, your proficiency bonus does go up because your skills are, based on your level. So it's level plus your amount. So it's gone up by 1.
Oh, I'm just excited to hit level 15, which is forever off.
Get that master necromancy.
I want more thralls.
I think 15 is going to be.
Oh, that's if we get that this campaign, right? Like, who knows?
This campaign goes up to 20.
Huge.
It goes up to 20.
Ooh.
Last chapter.
To be clear, we are halfway through the campaign, roughly.
Yeah.
Hey,
The last
I'm
chapter
all
of the
for it.
last book is level 20.
I'm a happy boy.
I think this book goes up to 15. So I think you're going to be level 15 in the last chapter of this book.
Oh, that'll be such a
And
nice
then
bump.
it'll be 18 and then 20. No, it can't be. It's got to be 3 each. So I'll have to take a look at that.
Regardless, I say it's gonna be great. Assuming my character makes it, he could die again.
True.
Exactly. And actually, that's something I wanted to bring up because there is a new book that just came out that is kind of tied into this this campaign. The Foundry module is going to be coming out in a few months, and yeah, it goes all the way back to shortly after Erasni was got her body got stolen. So it would be probably around the time that Momongo was a human. And it's got
Interesting.
I think it's got 3 or 4 different mini adventures in it. I was thinking, what if we went back to when Momongo was a level 1 human in the Gravelands, coming out after.
Because I've already brought up I had the thought, and I told you the stuff. I'm like, hey, let's start to build out his backstory a bit. But that'll be interesting because I've already decided to try and get him I've role played a little bit, but actually put some thought into it and give him a little more character. But that'll be interesting because with the direction I'm currently taking him, I get to do some contrast. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
That's what I was thinking. And then it's got 3 or 4 adventures. The first one is all level 1s where you're coming out of a bunker to try to help people. And then second one, I think you're all evil characters. And then third one, I think is kind of you are ambiguous and trying to help or hinder. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
No, that's wild. Because we have to make sure to kill him by what level did I join him at? I'm just saying we got to keep the timeline mostly intact.
It's not to say he can't have lost some levels when he
that
died.
is true, and he did have that moment where he was seemingly not himself, and then he was himself.
Exactly.
So I mean,
the timeline is already
a little bit.
We're playing with dimensional travel here.
Maybe that's what this adventure is. The end of the adventure is when the timeline gets fucked up, and all of a sudden he switches. He's a wizard, and then all of a sudden he's a necromancer.
Well, I mean, actually, we could work this into that.
Yeah.
Could make him a wizard in life.
Yeah.
And
then that's where you might like have the free archetype if the adventure goes that far for the first level characters. Could get the archetype of that white necromancer, I think it's called.
Okay.
Or the reanimator or whatever, where it's a wizard trying to put the souls to rest instead of raise them.
That would fit very well.
And then
very
all of a
very
sudden
well.
he dies, and he's doing the opposite.
Well, you know,
Sort of.
Kind.
Trying.
Sort of. Yeah.
Trying to not, but sometimes.
I mean, you know, that would be it. Actually, that raises a question, world building question, because I'm not as familiar, well, basically not at all, with the Pathfinder world as I am with the whole like, you know, D&D Forgotten Realms lore.
Yeah.
Necromancy in the what is the Pathfinder world called? I should know this. I don't. Galarian. Thank you. Galarian. How bad is the Necro on Galeria?
So it's typically seen as not good. The Gravelands where the other adventure is taking place is ruled over by a lich, and he's a very bad lich and killed the champion of a god, and then was defeated by a champion, another champion of that god, but came back and that sort of thing. Geb is, the way I'm doing it is kind of nebulous. Hey, Alan, I was doing Baldur's Gate 3, but then my players hopped on to do some leveling.
So sorry. We distracted him a little bit.
I got distracted. You can see at the bottom, you can see a little bit of Baldur's Gate there. It's coming back once we're finished the leveling.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way I'm running Geb is a little more nebulous because with the remaster, they got rid of alignment. So, and these undead are basically just trying to live. The humans will sell themselves into, the quick will sell themselves into, what is it? The servitude, something servitude. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm very quiet. That's not good. How is that? That's weird. How about now? Let me know if that's better. But they are selling themselves into that servitude to get by. It's a very undead-centric country trying to... so the undead are... thanks, Alan. The undead are higher class. So that's why they're selling themselves into servitude to feed their families, basically.
Sure. So, but in sort of like general parlance, though, there's still a lot of wiggle room for how...
there's wiggle room, yeah.
Not great necromancy might be perceived in the world, and general beliefs and like what happens to the soul and all that sort
general
of
belief is it's not good because most of the undead that you run across are mindless undead, which just want to eat everything. It's the intelligent undead that are the ones that aren't always evil. They're whatever they happen to be in life. And that's not the undead that most people see.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Excellent. Perfect.
And so, I mean, growing up in the Gravelands, that's going to be all mindless undead, I think. So it's it would probably color Momonga's view of things in earlier life.
A little bit. Definitely, I have some ideas to explore. We will, as we go, we'll work this out. It'll be great.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to get you guys to level or mythic tier 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Trying to get you to mythic tier 6 sooner rather than later. It's probably going to be mythic tier 7 by the time we can switch to just going by levels rather than the tier system, the milestone. So I think with this level we're going to bump you up to 4, and then you'll get another trial which will bump you up to 5, and then your next level will bump you up to 6. Actually, no, yeah, if you get one more trial, if you get a trial, if you get a trial before Mythic 7, you'll be on that, because you'll get a level at the end of Chapter 1. Yeah, so should be able to swap over to that quickly.
Sounds amazing.
But yeah, you get your Mythic 4 now.
That's gonna be fun.
Cool.
All the mythic stuff has been real neat.
Yeah.
I don't think I've used a tier 1 mythic thing once, but
yeah.
but
I mean,
everything
like,
else has been.
Sometimes the opportunity, Excuse me.
Exactly.
Just hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
The consensus is that the Mythic 0 and Mythic 1 are terrible, and everything else gets a little better as it goes.
Well, the Mythic 0, that's just like your calling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there something? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's how I get a Mythic point back, I guess, which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one, I mean, I just took We've Met Before, which seems super uninteresting.
I took the what did I take for my 1? I took the sense. I guess I've never really used it as mythic.
Yeah.
Is the whole like sense motive mythically thing.
Yeah.
I should in conversation. Yeah.
If it was like actually on level, we could have all taken arms that cut the waves for when we were doing the underwater thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be hilarious.
Or, I mean, ears that hear the truth. When you roll perception for initiative, you can spend a mythic point to attempt the check at mythic proficiency. So you can do
fair.
mythic initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wait,
I
wait.
mean-
That. Wait a minute. When you attempt to, for ears that hear the truth, when you attempt the sense motive, or when you perception for oh well, I
Yeah.
didn't
So
realize, and I think I screwed up because if you look at my number 2 mythic feat, because I skipped that part apparently, I took prescience, which also stacks is for initiative.
so the difference
oopsie.
between the two is if you use prescience, then you get a +1 to AC.
That's true.
But then the other one is for the other one is the other one lets you do sense motive.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just like I didn't it's just like
I guess it gives you another option.
It's I was like in the order of game, speed is king, right?
Yeah.
So when I was picking them, my brain automatically was like, oh, initiative, for each one. So that's I just think it's funny,
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't care. it doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. Advanced undead benefits. Ooh, that looks fun.
Do I need to run by you any of the retraining I'm doing, Brad?
What retraining were you doing? I know there was one to shield.
Yeah, so I was gonna retrain my hag lore background.
Yeah, you mentioned that one as well.
Ancestral Paragon to shield block, and
okay.
then I was wanting to do this at level 10, but at level 10 I had to take something else because I didn't have shield block yet, but I wanted to go into the Bastion dedication.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Cool. Sounds good. And I don't know if we can retrain proficiencies.
Proficiencies, yeah. Proficiency is 1 week, and feats are 1 month.
And how about the skill potency? Because now that I'm doing vampire stuff, I was wanting to go more athletics than acrobatics, but I already put 2 points for skill potency into acrobatics.
Oh, you did 2 skill potencies into...
Acrobatics,
those ones.
The automatic bonus progression ones.
Right. I would say 1 week for each of those. So yeah, you can do it, but it'll be 1 week for each of those. So for you, the downtime would be almost 3 months.
3 months. So it's 2 weeks for each potency. I don't know how many of the proficiencies I want. And then how much is it for each feat?
For a feat is 1 month. For a
so
proficiency and the potency is 1 week.
Sounds good. 1 week each for
1 week each,
potency, and then 1 week for okay. I'll have to look at the proficiencies, but right now at 2.5 months, I'll keep that. Sure.
So is this not a? Oh, I'm that's an ancestry feature. Never mind. How do you get that?
Which one?
The advanced undead benefits.
Yeah, how do you get that? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I apparently. So, like, we filter general feat and then common, right?
Yes. Let me take a look. General feats.
Wait, advanced undead benefits? What's that?
Yeah, that gives you
a good bonus.
It does.
And then rarity, common, and you said advanced undead benefits is in here.
No. It was at the top of the list before I clicked on general. I was just trying to figure out how do I find it, and how do I find it?
Advanced undead benefits, I believe, is.
Sorry, I know. Random question.
Ancestry feature.
Okay.
So you can only take it with your ancestry or with an undead archetype.
Gotcha.
And that gives you dark vision if you don't already have it. Your bonus against disease and poison increases to +2, and you gain poison resistance equal to half your level. And then you get a +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws or other defenses against effects that would make you paralyzed or have the sleep trait.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can't get ancestry stuff later though, right? Like you have to pick that at the beginning.
You get ancestry feats. We got one at 1, 5, and 9.
Yeah,
I think every 4 levels. So
every 4 levels. Okay. Then I don't know what. Oh, I see.
Next one's at 13.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No worries.
I was like, yeah, that looks cool.
And you said I get a vampire thing every 2 levels, so at level 12, right?
Yeah.
Would be my next one. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I did remove
5th
super
level and
because I
every
was getting
4
confused.
thereafter. So 13 is your next one.
Cool. For the for switching over the skill potencies, do I just have to edit these
no
things, or do you have to give them to me?
I've got those. So you want to switch both of
And
those
it'll
to athletics,
yeah.
right?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. So items, then feats and ABP. So where do I have you?
There's a lot of feats.
Get rid of your +2 and +1. And then athletics +1 and athletics +2. There we go. And actually, automatic bonus progression rules, and at 11 is defense potency. So that will automatically apply. So now all of your armors are +2 instead of +1.
Nice. 31 AC.
Yeah, 1 AC, and actually because it's I think it's a resilient rune basically that you're getting. It's also +1 to all of your
saving throws.
All of your saving throws, except for will, I think. Or no, +1 to fortitude, I think. So yeah.
So just to make sure I'm doing this right, and I know I asked this
Yep.
not every time we level up, but so out of the browser, we just so for general we click general and we click common, right? We only want to click common.
Just common.
Right?
Yeah.
And up to the level that we're level to.
Correct.
Perfect. Because this sounds too good to be true. It's an 11th level. It's a feat 11, so that's right. Let's choose that. Increase. It's simple. Increase your limit on invested items from 10 to 12.
Okay, which one is that?
That sounds pretty cool.
Incredible investiture. Yep.
I'm looking so far. That's the standout.
Prerequisite charisma 3. You got 4, so yeah, you can take that if you want.
That's the front runner right now. That's I mean that's pretty good, right? Magic items are pretty hot things. Sorry, I get excited. I like building characters. I get excited.
Don't need to apologize.
Well, I feel bad. I feel like I'm at least you're good, but I feel like I'm distracting Brad from his BG3, and I don't
No worries.
I don't know what's. Is there a way to see what's making me proficient in something? Because it won't let me remove my proficiency in deception, and on my path builder I don't have that.
Cape of the Mountebank. +2, trained 13. I can remove it. I don't know why you can't.
Do I?
If you hover over the number.
Are you looking at? Are you looking?
I'm looking at my manga.
Because I was gonna say I don't have.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
like I've clicked untrained on mine, but it's keeping it at +13.
That's interesting. It doesn't say why it's that.
Yeah.
So it's probably Feral Child, I'm assuming.
Feral Child. That's my heritage?
That's your background. No, that's nature and survival. Is it possibly changeling?
Again, my path builder doesn't have it, which is why I was trying to remove it. I was like, oh, maybe something got bungled here.
Okay. So it's nothing there.
Do I have a feat from maybe one of my bonus feats? Maybe like a vampire thing that I didn't give myself on path builder. Because Path Builder doesn't have all these
Yeah, it doesn't
cool
have
vampire things. But I don't know why it would give me Deception. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah. Robust health wouldn't be it. Oh, you've got 2 robust healths. So let's
What?
delete one of those.
Where was that?
One was in bonus feats. There's been a few of those that I've had to delete for YouTube.
Wait, why is toughness in a bonus feat? I have 2 toughnesses then too.
Okay, let's delete the duplicate of that too.
You'll love it. You'll love to
And
see
I
it. You'll love to see
shouldn't
it.
have Sky and Heaven. I guess. Oh, when I was overwriting stuff, it must have come down here because Ancestral Paragon's still here. Oh, maybe that's where I'm getting it from. Is it from Ancestral Paragon or something? Anyways, delete that. Shouldn't be here. And now does it go away? Now it goes away. Okay, it was one of those. I guess when I was trying to overwrite it, I didn't realize I had to first delete it. I thought I could just like, hey, pop this in now. Any other duplicates here?
Okay.
So.
And might as well check your bonus feats here too. You do have life tap for some reason in your bonus feats there, Mamanga.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. So I think you've got an extra class feat.
Life tap. Boys life. Oh yeah, that should be in. Where's that
Class
supposed to be?
feats.
Class feats, yeah.
And so.
Oh no.
Might have been that you chose life tap and then you were like, actually no, I want this one, and then it just moved it down there. So I think you got an extra one.
That would have been a while ago, though.
That would have been a long time ago. I think I've noticed
it
a few times and I've just never mentioned it.
Yeah, no, yeah, let me, I want to get this fixed properly. When did I do that?
I think you would have chosen it. Oh, that's a level 1.
Yeah, well, I don't always pick the highest thing. Like, I've gone back and picked things that were lower.
But it was early that you had that.
Yeah, it was earlier.
So I think you picked that. I think you started using that before you started using Body Shield.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it might have been. That might have been the first one that you took. Necrotic Bomb and Life Tap. You might have gone back and forth, and then it just moved Life Tap to the bottom.
Yeah, which is an accident.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So which one would you like, basically?
Yeah. What to get rid of? They're both good.
One gives you a ranged heal and draining.
Yep. Yeah.
And the other one.
I don't know that I've ever
is
noticed
ale.
you use life tap. But maybe. I was just gonna say I don't know if I've ever noticed you use life tap.
Oh, I have
used it a few times, yeah.
Yeah, a few times, and I usually give the health, like the few times I've used it, I usually give it to one of the party because I'm not usually on the front lines.
Right.
It either goes to you or Olok. Those are
I
remember now.
I think I've taken it myself like once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've only used it like a handful of times.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think you've only used Necrotic Bomb once.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm gonna drop the bomb. It's
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me delete that and let me drag up Life Tap because that should not be there. Oh, I gotta make this bigger. There. Come on, up, upsy daisy. Oh, higher. Oh, where'd it go now? Oh no, what have I done?
It moved your reclaimed power to the bottom. That's okay.
There we go. There we go. Oh, put it there. Okay. Life Tap, Body Shield. And then my reclaim power. Okay, I'll jump it. Nope. Come on, scroll up. I will get this up there.
If you want, I can.
There we go. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, good. That's looking tidy now. Good. Very good. Yeah, but back to general feats that I'm scrolling through.
Yeah.
I got some. I will say this. I like building characters. I like building characters like sort of like a la carte style as compared to like the more streamlined ways of some other unmentionable systems.
Of the world's best role-playing game.
Yeah, the world's best.
Yeah.
You know, back when it was what Pathfinder was based off of. Just saying. Yes. Then yes. I like building your. I do like building all the different feats. I like the options. It makes me happy.
I think that's something that Pat likes as well, because he mentioned that he likes this a lot more than D&D.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, especially like. Not that I got a chance to ever play much of 3.5, but because I was in high school and. Good luck getting people together even then.
Exactly.
I don't know, some people taste easier, but like I liked it. It was neat because it was similar. Like you building your characters and everything. I don't know.
Yeah. All of the 3.5 knowledge I have is from D&D is for Nerds.
I mean, fair. Yeah. But it's a very similar feel. So. Oh, well, I ramble on. I only ramble because I'm like, I have to buy time to keep looking through more feats. Ooh, I could get that if I. There's too many good ones. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing though, because it makes it a meaningful choice, which I like.
Sense scopophobia. I have never heard of scopophobia before.
Scopa or scopophobia? Scopo. That's Is that some sort of like looking at something fear?
I think so. It says even while hiding, you watch your prey intently, looking for any telltale, reflexive movements to know when the jig is up.
I was close. Scopophobia. An anxiety disorder characterized by an excessive fear of being stared at. I was on with the looking part. I'm sorry. I like it when I get little bits of Latin right. Sorry.
No worries.
But that's cool that they themed that way. Like like the actual fear is like anxiety being watched, and it's about watching your prey. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. See, the problem is there's enough general feats at this point that I'm like I need like I'm trying to go through as quickly as possible. But there's enough of them that are like I don't want to miss anything too good.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I found a couple lower level ones and I'm like, ooh, those would be pretty good even now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does include skill feats in there as well. So watch out for prerequisites.
Oh, okay. How do you tell? Look at this.
Like when you open it up.
Just say
there's a prerequisite on the left.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's good. Oh, okay, that makes. Oh, I need the. Thank you for mentioning. I need the prerequisite for one of these. Numb to death. I don't have the one, Die Hard, but I do meet the other one. You have died at least once.
You do have Die Hard.
I have. Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's part of your.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I like how
part of your class.
It is. So I could take that. Oh, well, thanks. That was supposed to help narrow that down.
It's fate. Take it. I'll help you narrow it down.
Yeah. The problem is, it's also compete. Like this is the problem. There's let's close that one. So let's see.
You've got 2 skill potencies in stealth.
I thought we might be sneaking more.
Ah.
I don't know. Well, let me rephrase. When I first did that, because I think most of them are for like very early picks.
Yeah.
Right. It was I didn't know how sneaky or not sneaky the party would be, and I'm like, well, first time I should be prepared to sneak if needed. Right.
Right. The party is more kick down the door and start shooting.
Which is fine. That just means if I ever need to, I can sneak him away from a battle.
Yeah,
if I
that's true.
And everyone else will be too loud.
These idiots are doomed.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah. All right, let's narrow this down. I think okay, so drop that one. It's good, but you can't compete with these others. So okay, so I will come to the 2 of you, because these I've narrowed it, of course, to 3. You know, as traditional, from highest to lowest, because why not? Incredible investiture, taking the investable from and a number that you can invest from 10 to 12. I think that's, especially for a guy who can craft magical items. I think that's pretty cool. Next one, numb to death, which was the whole like, oh, the prerequisite eliminates it, but wait, I have that, and you remember it, which is awesome. Is the first time each day that you regain hit points while you are dying, you gain a circumstance bonus to the number of hit points you regain equal to your level. And you neither gain the wounded condition nor increase the value of this condition. Not bad.
Good.
I'm not downed often, but it has happened. That would be useful then. And then lastly, the lowest one's only feat 3, but it would let me get that thing that I liked, that I saw in the Ancestry stuff, is Ancestral Paragon. Whether through instinct, study, or magic, you feel a deeper connection to your ancestry. You gain a first level Ancestry feat. I'm like, these are all good.
So, Advanced Undead Benefits isn't first level.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Ah, well, cool. That helps narrow that even further. Thank you.
Advanced Undead is... it is first level.
Yeah, okay, it is.
What?
I did read that right.
I did not know that was first level. I assumed that would be higher because you have to get undead benefits in order to get advanced.
Yeah, the only reason I even know about it is because like when I was first looking at the list, it's because alphabetically it was on top. And I was like, oh, for me.
So that would be a good one.
Yeah.
And you don't have dark vision, do you?
No, I don't. I don't have dark vision, which it would be good. It would be good to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the only one who doesn't have dark vision.
Right, because and like that's.
Yeah, he's got low light.
Cool.
And that's been a thing before where I've had to be like, I need a light.
Exactly.
It hasn't come often, but
you
not that we're still
before. I think before you switched over, you were using the dark vision spell.
Yeah, but no, that's exactly what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, you were like, no, I need a light.
Yeah. Well, I figured it was. I think I still do. I still have dark vision on my spell list. I'm gonna take. No, yeah, I still do. But I was like, light's a lower level thing, and we're not very stealthy anyway. So it was a cost benefit analysis.
Right.
But still, I mean, having dark vision is a good thing.
Exactly.
And then the other stuff as well just stacks on it, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, I'm gonna drop numb to death. As cool as it sounds, I don't get down all that much. Famous last words, but still. So let's see here. Between the two, though, ooh, these are both good.
And I mean, that would give you a chance to get rid of light and switch to something like Warp Step, which would give you +5 and automatically, when you cast it, you can stride twice. So
yeah, no, that's
you
true.
could stride, what's your speed, 25?
25, yeah.
Yeah, you could stride 60 feet with the casting of that one spell.
That's cool, that's good, yeah.
And then if you were, like, running toward or away from something, you could then use your third action to go another 30.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And then, I mean,
what?
getting something against paralysis and sleep is not a
not a bad thing either. No. And yeah, on the other hand, though, more magic items.
This is true. Where are you at
Magic items.
I mean, you've only got 9 invested.
That's
Lyra's the one who's got 10 invested and more sitting on the side
true.
that she can't.
I mean, I definitely got to get rid of a couple of items. I think, like, do I still have that tattoo that heals me with vitality? Because
oh yeah, you
that's
probably
not
don't need that.
No, might wanna like
that one while I'm thinking about it now.
Well, I'd say laser, tattoo removal, but that might not be good for you either. We might just want to tear that off.
Yeah.
So actually, enveloping light, it just regains 1d4 hit points. It's not.
Is it not vitality?
It's not vitality. You regain 1d4 hit points.
Oh, interesting.
So that one's not that bad.
Let's see here.
The only one.
I mean, I'll
would
probably
be
still
the
remove it.
Eye slash. You don't really. You've used that once, and it was flavor for your introduction. That's all it was.
I mean,
oh, there's a whole bunch of blood right there. That's all we've used it for.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's a couple things here I definitely don't need. I feel like I don't really need the bracelets of dashing either. I don't need
anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I had a moment where I was concerned. I was like, we got rid of that one spell, rightfully so. But I was like, do I still have 3 focus spell? At least I'm like, yeah, I do. So I at least have 3. Okay, cool.
Question: can I wear both a belt and a sash?
I would say no.
Okay.
Only because it's like a
yeah.
It's like the same.
I don't need you
it's the same equipment slot, basically.
Yeah. I was leaning on the same way. I just wasn't sure how if I was.
How many? Just somewhat weird, but not weird question. How many rings are you willing to let us wear? One for each finger.
I'd say one for each finger. Yeah.
Cool.
If you wanted to, you could have 10 rings. Yes.
It probably won't come up, but I figured I would ask. I am a crafty boy.
Yeah, you
like,
are.
Who knows? The sky's the limit. See, actually, that's a good quote. What can I craft here? Because I still haven't crafted. Like, there's a zombie staff I still haven't crafted. I've been wanting to craft. I think I chose that. I forget how I got that, but I've been wanting to craft that for forever. I don't really have anything.
There's a reinforcing rune now with Lyra grabbing some retraining to a shield. That would help.
Yeah.
Did I already make one, or I guess not?
I don't think so. You haven't had time to really do much.
No. Which is again fine, whatever, Yeah, and I can definitely learn to craft more stuff.
Yes.
So.
Can a reinforcing rune go on top of my spellguard shield?
Maybe not.
I don't know what the rules behind runes are. I just know I can make them.
Makes shields.
It's a specific, but you can still add a reinforcing. You just can't change the material.
Cool.
For the weapons, it's usually not something you can do.
Well, this specifically calls out shields anyway. This rune, so.
Yeah. I just looked up what a reinforcing rune is, and I would definitely take one of those.
Yeah.
I can make the minor one right now, but if we get enough downtime and enough materials, sky's the limit.
So, specific magic weapon removes the property runes, but you can still use striking runes. So, being specific just removes any properties that you can add.
The properties being like the metal that it's made of.
That is the material, but there's properties you can add, like I think there's a specific property for like catching arrows, so your shield would magnetize to pull arrows toward it. But because it's a specific magic item, it wouldn't be able to get that added, just the reinforcing.
There's not like a little checkbox here in the compendium browser to eliminate anything you don't have the prerequisites of, is there?
No.
That's why Path Builder is so nice.
All right, Path Builder it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Path Builder has the.
Necromancer.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Let's see, class.
That's okay.
No, it doesn't have a Necromancer. It's called Necromancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Necromancer.
Oh, wait. Expanded?
No. Hate to give you more choices, but there's also Spell Shaper Initiate.
I saw that. I did. I did consider it first. I figured the other two outweighed it. Of course, that actually let me bring that back up because that's a good. That just gives you learns you the spell, right?
It gives you the ability to do the spell shape on your spells.
Spell shape. Okay, I'm sorry, I mixed it up with the other one.
Meta magic.
Right, meta magic. What are the rules behind meta magic? Do you have to cast it at a higher level, or?
Nope, you just turn it on and then.
Oh, it's the action.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That keeps that simple, and that's neat.
So looking at what you've got, I mean, Shadow Blast you could make longer, wider. Yeah, it would affect a couple of years.
Yeah. Reach, widen would only be good for a couple, but reach is actually there was a not that we get a class level feat this level, but there's a Necromancer specific feat for reaching stuff. It's kind of like in theme. It's like you basically anywhere you have a thrall, you can cast like that. That acts as your
right. Yeah.
Your thing, which it's only level 1. I could have had it from the get go, but I was like, oh, the other stuff is probably better. Like so, like I've been like thinking about picking that up. I will go back for lower level feats if I think they're that good.
I want to try. I want to see if selecting a Necromancer. Where is it? And then going up to 7, and
I assume Brandon's not able to craft something above our level, right?
I believe
Be able
I
to
believe
do a
that's
level
right.
13.
nothing
right?
above his level. I
But
think there is a feat that lets you do like 1 or 2 levels higher, but generally it's just up to your level. Yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah. I do have some crafting feats though, so to make things like cheaper. Which, yeah, I mean, it's been handy the times we've been crafting.
Yeah.
1000%.
Also faster, more progress.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, and magical. I can make magic items, which.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, I know I'm not familiar, like super familiar with Pathfinder, but considering its spiritual ancestor, I'm like, I want to be able to make magic items. I want that so bad.
No worries on that. I think we only have a couple of months extra on you.
Yeah.
This was our first campaign, or it was my first campaign. I'm pretty sure it was the rest of their first campaign in Pathfinder as well. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have at least 2.5 months of downtime for the crafting, because that's what Lyra needs to retrain. So.
Yep.
Look how happy I am. I'm gonna have to look up like items that I can craft and learn to craft.
You wanted to get pouches. I would definitely take a reinforcing rune of some variety.
we should actually, like, I'm in all seriousness, I'm going to literally post, I think I've done it once before, but I'll do it right now again, is I'm going to post the list of things I can currently make, and we should literally make a wish list, like, or like a like priority list of things, because 100%.
But because you're an inventor, you can basically learn anything, right?
Right, it just comes down to cost, right? Because, like, it gets expensive. I can make the recipe, but yeah.
Dude,
isn't it actually cheaper the first time you make it?
It's cheaper for me to make. Like, I think there's rules to make your own recipe normally. I think it's just cheaper for me to make it to begin with, because I have a feed. Here's what I currently know. But then we'll add to it. I do think a good couple of these things, especially like the lower level stuff, would actually be useful just to have on hand. It's just we haven't had downtime. Like, for example, like the lower level stuff, like we're starting to get our own cloaks, so maybe the feline rest cloak. I thought that was kind of cute, but whatever. It's not that. But like gecko potions, ration tonics, rings of discretion, like that's like I thought could come in handy. So a magic item only takes investment if it says it takes investment, right?
Correct.
Or does it all just do? Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So
those rings, no investment.
I just tested, and you can use Reach spell on Create Thrall. So you could create Thrall at 60 feet instead of just 30.
Thank you for giving me more choices to choose from. No, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Because that I will say that is the one. I mean, it's a good restriction for a character, like like a class that you have to like spend a feat to work around. But like the whole like not having as much range with that, that would be. Well, what I'm gonna do is because I'm trying not to waste. I'm sorry. I know we've been keeping you chatting.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to put those 3 to the side, and I'm going to work on the rest.
And you can also use it on Life Tap and Zombie Horde.
You know how to tempt me, don't you? That. That's.
And I think also Malignant Sustenance. So you could cast it at 30 feet instead of touch.
Oh, that would be phenomenal. Especially since all of our party is now undead.
Except for
Fester.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
Fester,
It's because he's got the.
It's because he looks undead. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
a little bit decrepit.
It's his, the look. He's
pasty.
Awesome, but like I'm
it's
just like
the fetchling in him. Yeah.
Throwing me off. But
pasty, dark circles around his eyes. Looks
the whole
like
sort of like
weird
shape.
He's an Adams.
Cosplaying as a skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So you could fast healing anyone in the party who needs it.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much.
Because Fester normally doesn't need it anyway.
And you're usually staying about 30 feet away the entire time.
Oh, mostly because of thrall positioning. Yeah. So
you could be anywhere within that range, and hey, I need to fast healing someone. I'll move up to 30 feet. Bam. Granted, you have to use an action to switch to reach spell, but still.
Right, but still though,
Yeah.
Well, thank you for making me have to really juggle my because these are all I'm sorry, but these are I'm rating these all as
three very
really
good ones.
Yeah. So, like I said though, because I could literally just go and hum. I'm gonna let the back of the brain process. I'm gonna move on to skill feats because. Mostly because I gotta read more of those because I can't filter out prereqs.
And
most of them have prereqs.
You've already got one rank 6 spell in your things. So
I know, right?
Might as well add that to your thing for you. So now you've got Nevermind prepared.
Yeah.
That one almost got you.
That was terrible. I burned all 3 mythics on. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. Like, you can't. That's no joke.
Yeah.
And the worst part was, like, so you're thinking, okay, fail. It's not good. Like, I know what it's called in the other game.
Mind,
what
yeah.
it's called or what it does. Yeah, Feeble Mind. So I'm like, oh, I don't want none of this because it's worse than this game. I didn't realize that at first, but I was like, I don't want any of that. Reroll mythic, critical fail. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You can't make drama like that up. You can't.
Exactly.
No.
Oh. So yeah, no, that was
Good thing Rewrite Fate is not a reaction, but a free action.
the free action. Oh yeah, because I was like, oh no.
That would have been nuts if they had made it a reaction. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
And then poor Momongo would be an NPC.
Yeah.
An NPC with a bestial brain.
Mm-hmm. And considering that he's an undead.
Yeah, he would become a mindless undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. And
just
the
just
party
a skeleton to attack you guys, and he would have a lot more HP instead of a regular one. He would have a lot more HP. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and at that point in the fight too, like that would have not been good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think at that point, did I have Malignant up on him or not? I don't remember. Either way, it would have not been great. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think you added on Olak.
Yeah, I think you're right. Even so, though, yeah, even without spell, like, sure, he's like, he's a spellcaster, so, but still, like, some of his bullshit's not spellcasting, and so yeah. But yeah, thankfully we avoided that one.
Exactly. And I'm going to, before next game, I'm gonna send you guys a list of the shops. I'm also gonna send everyone a list of magic items, or not exactly a list. I'll send you a link to where you can look up magic items for no reason whatsoever. Just give me, say, 3.
Oh, and speaking of which, yeah, well, I was just thinking just from the, I would like to look through them just to see what would Momongo be thinking of making, maybe, or trying to make.
Yeah.
But yes.
There's trying to make, and there's possibly, maybe, who knows, getting one for free. And
for free. What that is the best 4-letter word. I just want to put that out there.
Most expensive. Yeah.
Pathfinder.
I mean, you're gonna have to basically do the same in 2 books, I think. So your players are what? Just beat Tavia?
Yeah, they just beat Tavia.
Mm.
Gonna head to Salashore shortly.
Right.
And whatever the next is.
Yeah.
We've missed a couple sessions due to,
Life.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. What level of items are we talking?
Ooh.
Is it specific items or is it just any items?
I believe it is any item. Let me check.
If we're talking like level 10, I have one in mind at least. There was one that I was looking at.
So, granted a blood claim, 1 permanent common magic item of 11th level or less.
Sick. How do you know if something's common? Does it say that on Archives of Nethys?
Yeah, Archives of Nethys, you can set the rarity.
Where is that?
I'm not seeing it. Oh.
Traits, I think, or rarity, yeah. Equipment. All equipment.
There was a... Is there... Would it have a tag when I actually go look at, like, a singular item?
Yes, it should have a tag. Should be the first tag when you open it up.
I just see focused, invested, and magical on this sash of prowess.
Maybe it's only if it's higher than common.
Maybe.
Let me see. Yes, if it's higher than common, it will have a rarity trait. Otherwise, it won't have one.
I see. Yeah, cool. So that means that's common. Perfect.
So it'll be common, and then other traits. Consumable, no. So it's anything that is common and not consumable. And it would be magic item. Magical. There we go. Oh boy. Hiccup. And then level up to 11. Only 566 items to look through.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lovely hour.
Mm-hmm. It's got tattoos and shit in here as well. I don't think that tattoos should be... I don't think tattoos or runes should be a permanent item.
Do they get used up when you use them?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Runes, you like have the stone with the rune on it and you use up the item. So the rune comes off the stone. You can switch it back, but like you can transfer it to another item, but I don't think that should be considered a permanent item. Unless there's a trait for permanent, but I don't think so. No. We are runes considered permanent magic items.
Thomas, well, he's looking up. Can you answer a question for me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe. Your class, like, skill. Like, I'm a necromancer, so I'm trained in necromancer, right?
Right.
That doesn't count as a skill, right? Like, for, like, a feat that would affect skills?
I don't think so. What's the context?
I found spiritual memories, and it's you open your. It's a 3-action feat, but you open your mind. Basically, you choose one skill. You become trained in that skill for 1 minute. If you are legendary in occultism, you can choose to become an expert in the skill instead of trained, or a master in the skill which you were at least trained.
I think it's talking about your proficiencies.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Because I don't know what else would be. I don't think it would count for like your weapon skills and stuff like that.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm listen, I really want more thrall. I really want more thralls per cast. So like I'm trying to no. It just
I got you.
ping, had to ask.
Yeah, I would say it's strictly the core skills.
I didn't think so, but you know.
Yeah. Could maybe argue for lore skills, just because that still does say skills, but like.
Again, fair enough. One does not learn unless one asks.
Okay, so runes are considered permanent magic items. So, can get those.
I forget, what are the filters you applied? Common and then just anything under level 11? Was there anything
Common,
else?
level 11, not consumable, and magical.
How do you apply?
As soon as you select it, it applies it.
Sorry, where do you find magical?
Under traits.
On these filters. Under traits, okay. Magic.
Oh, are you looking in the compendium browser or in Nethys?
I was looking in archives
Yeah.
of Nethys.
Yep, so under traits it would be
And not
magical.
consumable. Okay.
I figure I should bring up another tab and follow along, so I have it ready for me.
How are those those feats coming?
Well,
there's still the level 4
considering that
tier 4 mythic feat too.
well, that'll be easy at least because there's only so many. Considering that I can't filter, on
the skill
prereqs
feats,
because it's a playtest thing, I'm like reading through most. I'm skipping some that are obviously not going to fit or work just from the name, but I'm reading through a lot just to find stuff that doesn't have prereqs or has ones I have. So, try it. Oh.
Now, I'm not going to try to game it like this, but I find it funny that there's like 2 items in that category that are like 3,000 and 2,600, and then the rest are like the highest is like 1,500.
It's
just kind of amusing that way.
You can game it. If it's something that you want, you can take it. It will be.
I mean, I could take that lionfish
You can
spear
add it to your
and
list.
sell it.
That is.
What I'm saying is, like, you could take the most expensive one there, sell it, and then buy like 2 items for its value.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, it's more than 2 times more expensive than most of these other items.
If that's
I
the
just
one
don't
that you're
understand
given.
why. Yeah, I'm not gonna game the system like that. Oh, is it just one item? We're giving you a list of 3.
You're giving me a
each?
list to choose from.
Right.
If the magical items were anything like the feats, which I think they like.
Yeah.
I'm getting the vibe that they are. This is my sort of game. I'm gonna be spoiled for choice when I get to that point. I'm excited.
If there is something that requires you to be a wizard, you can choose it, and I'll just create a homebrew one that will let you be a necromancer.
Since necromancy doesn't officially exist yet,
Exactly.
I appreciate that.
Just like I did with your Ring of Wizardry, I made a Ring of Necromancy,
Speaking of which, I wanted to, since we're talking about levels of magic items, I wanted to scope out how you felt about this. I really like that magic ring. It's really swell. As a crafter and a magical crafter, even though like the ring itself was homebrew because the class doesn't exist, would it make sense that he could make more, better, that sort of thing?
So what is your crafting feat? You've got magical crafting. You gain formulas for 4 common items. So do you learn higher level ones?
I don't know. Like I don't know how magical. What are the requirements? That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out. I think only the alchemist and inventor automatically know higher level versions. So you would have to use your one feat for learning
The inventor one, right?
Yeah, your inventor feat. There we go, under general. So you would have to use your inventor feat to learn it. But you could, yes. I do have.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got all 4 versions set up.
Okay, cool. Because like I know at the bottom of Inventor, it's like if you want to do magical items, you need the magical crafting feat, which I got. I just I just want to make sure,
Yep.
So yeah, because I know like in the list of things of like things I can make and then things that might be nice to make, I was gonna be like make a list. It's cool. Wait, why am I looking at skill feats?
You were looking at skill feats because skill feats are included in
General feats.
General feats.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Generally, I would recommend stick to a general feat just because you don't get them as often. But
yeah,
that's just
a
min-maxer.
I was about to say, I appreciate a good win maxing. Yeah, because I would say we don't get a skill feat this level, right? Just by itself. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So far, just glancing over the skill feats, like that I've read through so far, because there's so freaking many of them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the general feats that I've found so far they're better. They're definitely more potent.
They are quite good unless there's something specific you're looking for skill feats. Going general is good, but if you're looking for something like, hey, I really want to be really good at this one thing and there are multiple skill feats, I don't have enough skill feats to get that. Which reminds me, heroic crafting, that's the automation. Heroic crafting, where are the feats for heroic crafting?
Thing, but I just don't remember what they are.
There we go. Heroic crafting feats. Foraging. You would need specialty crafting.
Yeah, special. I saw special the other there.
So, yeah, specialty crafting would give you the chance to bump up with later getting Savvy Teardown. So when you salvage an item of the type you chose with specialty crafting, you can choose to spend only 10 minutes. If you do so, attempt a single crafting check against a very hard DC for the item's level. On a success, add half of the item's salvage maximum to your daily day value. On a failure, you get no materials. So that's just to get more materials for your material trove.
Right, which is not bad, but at the same time, I've maxed it out at the moment for how much it can hold, or at least how much I can carry of it. So I think, definitely general feat, definitely. So crud, I'm back to my conundrum.
Yeah. Quartermaster. You craft a batch of consumable items. You can make up to 2 more. Foraging, tinker. You have to be survival expert.
Tinker,
you don't have anything in that. Multitasker. Crafting for at least 1 day. You can work on 2 projects simultaneously.
Ooh.
Salvage.
Skill increase. That's
level.
So we just pick a skill to go. I know I ask this like every time, and I'm sorry.
Any skill up to master. You don't have any others experts, so one of your skills can go up to expert, or another one can go to trained.
Right. Cool.
Hyper focus you've already got. That's Scrounger.
Yeah, I guess, I've already maxed out, like, my core ones up to master, huh?
Doesn't look like
Crafting.
there's really anything else in the heroic crafting module.
Hey, that means I'm doing good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
you get
how I
specialty
did.
crafting, there's nothing else that you would need.
Cool. Yeah, and which, honestly, like, it'd be nice maybe down the road too, but I think the general feats I was talking about before are more apropos
exactly.
to keeping
the general
keeping them
feats,
alive.
it looks like, are much better to choose in this case.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
So. Yeah, trained. Oh, what to put it? Since it doesn't matter so much, that's the question. What to put it in? Huh. Up to master. I guess, I mean, like, I could put it in Arcana, but he doesn't really use Arcana that much. It's all occultism now.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Which ones are you down to?
For skill increase, I have no idea.
Oh, for skill increase? Religion and society are good ones. You're gonna be spending at least the next book, if not more. I haven't read the book after that, in a city, so deception wouldn't be bad, and then medicine never hurts.
Good points. Thanks.
No problem. I'm just looking at some other things.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a player's delight to distract the DM.
Exactly. Trying to look for things that might help you as items to choose. Not really polymorph.
Wait a tick. Oh, that's why. I was getting really upset with my past self, but that makes sense. I was experimenting increasing deception because it's at like plus 19, and I'm like, that's pretty high. Like, I didn't think I like had stuff like, I'm like, why if I bump it up? Is it like increasing almost like beyond my my core stuff at master? It's like, oh, I have an item. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be very upset with my past self for like not putting numbers where they should be. It's a magic. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, that's all right. That's illusion.
I think I'm gonna hop off for now. I'll take a peek at what you said. Pick 3 items in that thing. So
Yep.
I'll spend a bit doing that. There's just gonna be a lot of noise behind me here for a bit. So.
All right, sounds good.
You guys have a good one, and
yeah, you too.
If I don't see you, then see you next week.
Okay. See you next week.
Have a good one.
Alrighty.
But yeah, thank you for all the help, Brad. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And actually, would you mind guiding me real quick? I kind of I got to the roughly in the archives of Nethys, but where do you go? Because I figure I'll have that magic item list to look up later.
Okay, so you've got. Are you in the equipment section?
Archives. I clicked on magic items, so equipment. Okay.
You're in the 2E one, right?
Sure.
In the at the top
there
right,
we go.
Pathfinder 2nd edition.
Yeah, I got it. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Equipment. There we go.
Equipment, and then under. Now I gotta go all the way back. up because there's so many. Under filters, you want to set the level up to 11.
Good. Oh, that's a handy way of doing it.
And then rarity.
At most 11. Enter. Ah, cool.
Set rarity to common.
Is common. Oh, I like that. That's handy the way they program that.
Yeah. And then traits. Hit consumable twice to make it no consumables.
Is not consumable.
And then select magical.
Select magical. That's the one. Oh, at the top.
Yeah.
Duh. I'm trying to look through the filter. Where does it say magic? Yeah.
Oh, that's another one should probably remove is cursed.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
trait. Right.
Curse is fine, but cursed is the one that you want to remove.
Appreciate it. Cool. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'll just save that. And
Yeah.
check it out.
Check the 611 results.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having problem with 3 general feats right now. You think I can go through
Exactly.
quickly? Yeah. Okay. So real quick just to wrap up real fast because it is getting late and I don't want to keep you in addition to getting sleepy. I know I like you said I also pick up unnatural fortitude, which I can just drag and drop that, right?
You shouldn't. Oh no, you don't get that as a feat.
Oh, it just happens.
It just happens, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't gotta worry about it.
Yep.
All right. Where can you see that though? I'm just trying to learn the system. Or well, Foundry, I guess I should say.
Is that something that I have to manually add because it's
Playtest maybe.
I don't think because it's playtest. I think. Oh no! It changes it to master, so your fortitude saves become master.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, that's awesome. So, all right, that's cool. And then the other one was weapon increase. So it's that just increases my
proficiency
weapons,
up to
right?
Expert for simple weapons.
Cool. Okay then. So let's wrap this up. I should make a decision now. Here and now. All right.
Roll a d6.
Down to... No, I should actually choose. It's only right, and then I'll only have to go through spells and weapons because I get every time I level I get like what 1 or 2 spells.
Oh yeah, I think you do get a spell when you level up.
Yeah. See, I know I got the spell slot already. It's grave spells.
So that's grave spells, dirge. Each time you
I
gain
get
level 2 occult spells.
2 occult.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Of
Common
any rank
from common
that
of
you
your
have
tradition.
slots.
Yep. So all the way up to level 6. Awesome. But I can do that later, like because I can.
And
scroll
Archives of
that.
Nevis. You can
Yes.
do all the same things that you need to there.
Excellent. So so I think I'm gonna narrow it down. Okay, so between incredible investiture, because I really want to play into the magic. I know magic items are great, and I really want to play into that crafting magical item thing. But also, those advanced undead benefits are just like I know they're lower level, but they're solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, poison resist equal to half your level. It's great. +1 bonus to saving throws for or any other defense against effects that would make you paralyzed or have the sleep trait. That's some nice protection. Dark vision versus having 2 more magical items. How often do we get general feats again? Every 5 levels?
Right? General is every 4.
4. Still, okay, that's...
So
and we're level 11. Yeah, so 15 in the night. So there's 2... If the character survives, there's 2 more.
Yeah.
And there's probably even better ones to come.
Yeah.
The difficulty. The difficulty. Let's go. I almost regret taking. No, I don't because I almost regret taking Battle List at this point. That's neither here nor there. It comes handy every now and then. Just thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
I know it's stupid, but because it's banking on crafting, but yeah. I gotta go with Incredible Investiture. It just plays too much. It just plays too much into the whole crafting archetype thing too. So let me drag that over. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, wait, why is it playing? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So yeah, so I'll look through the rest of that. Oh, and the mythic and the oh, that's gonna be exciting. That's not so bad though, because there's not so many of them.
I am looking at one. Okay, so well, you don't really use many of your first and second rank spells.
I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't know.
Looking at one, Mythic Magic, where you can spend a mythic point to cast a first or second rank spell. You choose up to 3 spells of first or second rank, and you can spend a mythic point to cast them with mythic proficiency for either the attack roll or saving throw.
Ooh, hot damn.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to look through. I mean, like,
spells are normal action cost, mythic proficiency, and the spell is automatically heightened to half your level, good. Rounded up.
That's. I mean, that's good. Rounded up.
Yeah, rounded up.
That's really good. So that's automatically 5th level upcasting. That's good.
6th. Half your level 6. Rounded up.
Oh, geez. Wow. Wow. So, yeah, you could be hitting somebody with...
You could hit them with a 6th level Force Barrage.
Oh, jeez. What's that one called again? That was, oh, what was that?
Or Bone Shaker. Damage increases by 3d8. And it's at Mythic, so the save DC would be 40.
What do you even do with that? That's insane. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look through those because yeah.
And Mythic Refocus, spend a Mythic point to regain all Mythic or all focus points.
All. That's insane. Yeah, I don't like. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying any sort of complaining. It's just like, you know, the previous Mythic ranks, they had their uses.
Yeah.
But holy shit, this is like the whole like 3rd level spell slot nonsense. Like, you know, like wow.
Summon Mythic Powers. Spend an action to regain 1 Mythic point once per day. So basically, you've got 4 per day instead of 3.
That's incredible. I'm sorry. Like I am gonna have to actually think that one over. Think things over.
There are a few really good ones at this rank or this level. I mean, mythic allies. You can give a +2 to all of the summoned creatures. +2 status bonus to attack rolls and all of its defenses, and a number of additional hit points equal to your level that last for the duration of its summoning. And the next strike made by the summoned creature after you use this ability gains a +4 circumstance bonus to the attack roll. So circumstance and status, so the first attack it makes after you cast that spell is +6.
Wow. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so just remind me again, where are you looking at these games? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not looking at them in the right place.
This is under Mythic.
It is under Mythic. Okay,
yep.
Okay.
So you've got the Mythic 4.
Yep. Yeah, okay.
And those are the level 8 ones.
I was trying to manually find them like an idiot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Some of these are really good.
These are getting potent.
Yeah. Just wait until you get to your destiny.
Oh, that's gonna be
fun.
That's gonna be real fun.
And I've already got something cooking for when it first comes into play.
Nice. Excitement.
Gotta think of something good for the others, but I don't know what the others are taking.
Fair. I hate to say it, but yeah, I was like, oh, there's not so many to choose from, and there's not, but they're all so good.
They're all so good.
Like, yeah, these are.
There are only 7, and all of them are good. Only one of them you can't take because you have to take a prerequisite first, which I think also has its own prerequisite.
Right.
Yeah, Sage's Call. Well, you have Sage's Calling, don't you? No, you've got Artisan, so you can't even take that one.
Yeah.
So,
or Still Magic, you need Mythic Counterspell. But
yeah.
But still, I mean, who cares? Like, this is.
Yeah, exactly.
These are phenomenal. Mythic Allies, wow.
Yeah. Arc of Destruction is that one monk feat from 5e. Catch the projectile and send it back.
Mm-hmm.
At Mythic Proficiency.
At Mythic Proficiency. Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
I have a funny feeling that might possibly be what Lear is going to take.
I mean, it would fit, and it's
exactly
good. It's so good. I mean, these are all so good.
Yeah. Although he might also take Mythic Refocus because he does go through his focus points especially in the Mythic fights. He goes through those pretty quick.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't want to be boring, but because like I normally hoard my points like gold.
Yeah.
But as we've been hitting the higher and higher challenges, I've been starting to go through them. So it's simple, but it's potent.
Yep.
So
I'm curious.
I'm gonna think
level 10 ones.
I'm just gonna peek ahead.
Well, Mythic Containment, you do have the Artisan's Calling. Infuse a receptacle with mythic power, transforming it into a prison into which you can command a creature.
Oh, this is phenomenal. Deception, diplomacy, intimidation.
A normal bag, sack, or box.
Oh. I didn't. I was. Let me see. Did I increase my skill thing yet? I don't think I chose. I'm gonna increase my deception.
Mythic casting. If the next action you use is to cast a spell, use mythic proficiency to determine your spell attack rolls and DC. That one's not even for a specific level. That's for just any spell you cast.
That's insane.
And that one's a spell shape. Eyes that see eternity. You get true sight for 1 minute.
These are great.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, even Call from Death's Door, which that's you need prerequisite of Caretaker, but still, like, these are good. But looking
Destiny,
ahead,
spend a mythic point and remove any one condition you're afflicted with.
That's
or any one spell you're currently affected by, or free yourself from the effects of a trap or hazard. So that
I don't
one,
know what.
That one you could critically fail the Nevermind and then use that and you're fine. Free action.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, free action. Whatever. Just had to use that resource for the day, but whatever.
Well, you already used that resource to get the
yeah. 3 though. It would go. I could just instead of having to burn all 3, okay, let it hit and then get rid of it.
Exactly.
Wow. So I don't know what I'm going to take. Obviously, I don't know what I'm taking for this level, let alone the next one.
Yeah.
But just in case, I know what I'm burning my. Skill increase on. Let's see. What's the best one out of my deception, diplomacy, intimidation? Because I'm thinking. It's definitely my deception. That's the one that I'm training to expert.
That's the only one that you're already trained in. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but might as well, just in case.
Exactly, just in case. And I mean, you guys are going to be getting that one soon. As soon as you get a mythic trial, you're going to get that one.
Incredible.
So might as well prepare that one.
Yeah. So let me take a quick little snippy, because I am gonna have to look at those. I hate being indecisive, but I have to weigh pros and cons here because these are also.
Archives of Nethys is great for this. So
yes.
You can hop into the feats and select Mythic and go up to the level, and it'll all be there.
I just did. Ta-da! Perfect. So, thank you for the time. It was fun.
No problem.
Let's see. What do I have left? What do I have left to do for this guy? I chose his feat. I got
the Mythic feat. And
Mythic feat and his spells.
Yeah.
Mythic's feat and his 2 spells. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm, remembering what I gotta do. But, damn. All right. I'll catch you later. That was fun.
I will export the 2 of these and import them into the other thing. Don't import, export. There we go.
Gotcha. Yeah. So even though we didn't play a session, I don't know. I enjoy character building, like I said before. So.
Yeah, really, any weekend, if there's a level up at the end of a session and you want to do a Saturday, I'm happy to.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I want to say yes, but I know how Saturdays go.
Exactly.
I appreciate it though, because who knows, it would be
exactly.
All right then. Well, hey, enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you too.
Again, sorry to distract you from BG3, but
no worries. I have replayed Act 1 about 20 times, so.
Yeah, no. So the funny thing is, like I said, we decided to get it together. Mine's the only computer that can play it, but we're like, oh, hey, we can play through it. So I think we started one together. We only got 5 minutes into it, and then I started playing a game with my brothers, and we are in the. How far did we get? We're looking for the undead general guy's secret or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so that's it. I haven't played through like that's as far. This is my first playthrough, so
yeah. And can replay with Pathfinder rules as well.
I mean, honestly, so I wanted to ask. I'm sorry, I keep meaning to.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to keep delaying you. I keep doing it all night tonight. So is it the same? Is it like the same story? And they just obviously the same story because they're
all
not
the same story. They haven't had a chance to balance the encounters yet, so some of them will be really tough, and some of them will just be a cakewalk.
Sure. I mean that understandable.
Yeah.
Did they change? So they changed the rules for to make it like Pathfinder rules. Did they change the classes?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that. Okay. that I mean, hell, why not? I mean,
yeah,
I've got an in person, fifth edition game that meets once every several months, to be honest, which is sad, but that's how it goes. I'm playing Pathfinder 2 with you guys. Why not do what why not
do both? Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. All right. Good night for reals this time.
All right, sounds good. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, let's disconnect from there, and there we go. Back to character creation for the Pathfinder version with an hour left on the stream. Okay. At least my volume is okay now, thanks to Alan again for letting me know. So first time you hit your hunted prey, deal an additional 1d8. Increases, 11, it goes to 2d8, 19, 3d8. But of course, this doesn't go to level 19. Talented, +2 to deception, intimidation, and stealth. Flurry map is -3. And 6. Ooh. Okay. I think I might go for that. And then, yes, someone made a mod, a PF2 mod for it. It is nuts the amount of work they went through to do this. They had to get a second person to help them out. Yeah, let's go athletics survival. I will go with this. I'll go with the suggested. Stealth, investigation. Let's go medicine and intimidation, insight. Yeah, let's go with that, and I'll stay with that. I won't bother changing that. Sweat rock and buttons and sweat rock. There we go. His name is Buttons. Yeah, I'll go with her. Luckily, I was almost done the character creation. Otherwise, would have been forever. Space skip. Alrighty. That over, move this over. Polyfixes, unlock. Polyfixes, not that. Polyfixes. There we go. Hunt prey and animal companion. I think some of these have to stay. Go like that. Skill. I just want to keep things somewhat separate so that I know. Shove, grapple, trip, disarm, demoralize, and faint. Okay. Kind of wish I could drag them out onto this screen, but I don't think that's quite something that they are able to do. Some interesting underwear. Okay. And I already know the stuff about the thing, so I'm just gonna move ahead. And I don't think there's anything on the goblin. Oh, there is. Oh, that might be one of my mods. Let's see if I can save poor us.
The exposed brain quivers and please, before they return.
Yeah, attacking. Tell me what to do. And strength, gently pry. Oh no! I am sorry, us. Oh, yeah. All I can do is destroy it. Oh, I love us. Poor little guy. I tried doing it a lot of times in the beta, and my computer at the time was not up to the task. I was having such a hard time. I actually don't like that they shortened this part by so much. I liked the larger nautiloid. But yeah. Okay. So, 55. Okay. Ooh, I still got a crit. Damn. Okay, so you will run up here and then use another action. This should be the last action. Okay. Hunter's Mark I'll use later. How did I crit both times on the app? Incinerated Mind Flayer. Good, good. Okay. I am. Oh, that's finesse, so that's good. So it's the short sword, 2 to 7, 2 to 7. Why it wouldn't let me equip that? Okay. Can't remember which one. Okay. Okay. Well, fuck you. And fuck you again. And fuck you a third time? That time. Stuff later. I should start trying to remember. Alright. Okay, good. It remembers that I used 3 actions to get there. And he didn't use any actions to do anything. Only one. God damn, I'm rolling poorly. Here. Colors and a couple potions of healing. Okay. Let's go save my lovely Shadowheart. Hand on. Will the pod to open? Okay. I am not rolling well. Okay, let's talk to Shadowheart.
So that damn thing was. You mind let you keep dangerous company.
No problem.
Have a problem with it. Let me come with you.
Alright then, I'm Buttons. Oh my god, being called Buttons is just...
We need to get to the helm. She's right.
Okay. So let's head over here, open the reliquary, and grab that brain as well. And let's figure this out. Sort by not latest type. Okay, that's all fine. You are fine. You do not currently have... Oh, you do have a shield. Okay, good. Okay, let's unlock this, move this over here. Yes, this over here. This over here. Let's actually add that and that to there. This over here, make a little more room. This here and that there. Okay. And then Shadowheart, I want to do something similar. Let's move that there, and this over to here, this over to here. Raise shield, no, that is the shield cantrip, and that is raise a shield. So move those there, this here, and this here. And then level 1. Level 1. Where are my cantrips? Harming font. Vitality lash. Guidance. Guidance. Needle darts. Resistance, shield, vitality, and void, and fear. Oh no, that's heal. Bless, fear, heal. Oh, Bane. And then harming font. We'll go there because it's a class action. Alrighty. Let's get some restoration. And then head out here.
We're nearing the helm. Who quick you, Kinyak?
Kinyak. I like how the voice actress learned enough of that language that she was using it improving in TikToks.
Do it. We'll
Okay. I'm up first. Oh, look at that. This motherfucker is easier to hit. Okay. Why is that over there? And then let's demoralize. Hey, look at that. Okay, you are right up there. 25%. Radiant. Target must be undead. Okay. 50. There we go. And... oh, that was 2 actions. That's right. Ooh. Alright, so can't reach because there's shit in the way. So just get up there and kill him, and since you're here, kill him. There we go. Oh, I can just barely reach him. Oh, but... it's 30, probably because he's out of reach. No, still 30. Alright, so let's run up to here. This is 50 high defense, but fuck. Oh shit. He's gonna kill... oh man, he's gonna kill the Mind Flayer. Oh ho ho ho, this is not gonna be good. Because he's gonna come for us as soon as the Mind Flayer's dead. Let's try it again. What the hell? Oh, that's step. Shit. Fuck, I was using the wrong one. Okay, let's go for this again. Okay, dealt a little. Yeah, he's dead. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, 70%, so that's not too bad. Okay. And okay, did some. Let's see. Hunter's Mark you. Now you're easier to hit, but not easy enough. Okay, get behind him. And then, there we go. Oh. 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 Only 8 with that son of a bitch. Okay, let's run up to here and then give him a shot. Why stride 2 actions? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I've got to get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Okay, let's get to here. And then stride. There is no getting the... Did I get to use it? Okay, good. Oh, man, there is no getting that sword in the Pathfinder mod. Holy fuck. You wipe the floor with the Mind Flayer and then... At least Shadowheart and Lae'zel didn't die. Otherwise, they'd be dead. And there's no rezzing them because they're dead in another area that I can't get back to. Injuries. Okay. Trip disarm. I don't have... Oh, I could have had my animal companion this whole time. Want a bear, a wolf spider, lunging bite, charge, goading roar. I'm gonna go with a wolf. There we go. Hey, Lupus. There's some cash. Hey, Shadowheart. You okay? You suddenly have more... Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, because it's a fucking wolf! Oh my god! Oh my god. Dismiss. Dismiss. No! No! Don't! No! No! Oh my god! Shadowheart, I love you. Why are you trying to kill me? Oh no! I didn't know this was gonna happen! Oh. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I had no idea that if you had a wolf companion, she will fucking try to kill you. Oh. Well, good to know. She's immediately hostile if you have a wolf. Okay. Animal companion. Let's have a bear instead. goodness. We're not at level 2 yet. Oh, did it change XP too? Okay. It didn't. Remaining XP to get a level 42. Is it because we didn't kill him? I almost always kill the Mind Flayer. So is that why we didn't get level 2 automatically? Shanties for the bitch queen. We'll just sell that. Ursa. Good choice for a bear. A loot. Root, Madonna, Commoner, hat? What the hell? It's supposed to be a hat here. Damn it. There it is. Bet it's in there. Yeah. Oh, it's not a good hat. Let's sneak. Oh, spotted us. Okay. Oh. There. There? Come on. Okay, so Goading Roar. Okay. Over here. And then Goading Roar. Oh no. Never mind. Goading Roar, he's immediately dead. Go. And then raise your shield. Okay. And shoot you. And why was that 3 actions? Shield block. Okay. Shoot you. Fuck you. Fuck you some more. Athletics failed. There we go. And then you. Whoa! Okay. Shadowheart, give me a good old 3-action heal. There we go. Everyone's a little bit better. Give yourself a 2-action heal. There we go. Save failed. She does not have. At least they don't immediately walk into the fire like they did in the beta. Hey, I want to see what's on this intellect of our body. Burning. Hey, buddy. Scratching that post again? Good boy. Come on, go look in there. Hey, and then Mind Flayer up here. Hey, picked up a skull. Go. That should have been a critical success. I have the thing to make the +10 -10. Well, not going down there yet. Let's get Asterion first.
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the also good.
And that's also not a critical success. Come on.
I saw. What did you? And those tentacles. Hang on.
You tried it.
What was that? There were hands of folk. I was ready to decorate the ground with your image. Apologies. My name's Astarion. I was in. Is that so? Do you know a task? Although it hasn't happened yet. You know, and use all that.
There we go. Let's level up. Okay. There's only 14 minutes left of the stream, and I have to pee so bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up, which might take a while anyway, because leveling up in Pathfinder, oh, well, it might be easier. Okay, animal empathy. Allows you to speak with animals. Ooh. Attack becomes particularly accurate. Make a ranged weapon strike against your hunted prey. Gain +2 circumstance to the roll. Ignore concealed and lesser cover. Gravity weapon again. Heal companion. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Hunted shot. Magic hide gets +1 AC. Twin takedown. That's I really like speaking to the animals, so I'm going for animal empathy. Should be a skill feat for Asterion. Cleric, reach spell. Harming Hands deals an additional 1 per spell rank. Same with healing. Blazing Armament. Carefully etch. Sap life. When you cast harm, regain hit points. Versatile font. Can prepare either harm or heal. War Priest armor. Becomes trained in heavy armor. Gain a domain. Gains a focus point. I mean, Darkness Domain does go with what's her name, but I'm thinking of, I'm probably, when I get there, going to go for good, even though I like the dark hair, white haired Shadowheart, so I'm gonna choose this, and she gets Moonbeam as a cantrip, as a focus point, or focus spell. Okay. 2d6 fire damage. Silver damage for the purposes of weakness, resistance, and the like. Interesting. What would darkness give? Just darkness, okay. But yeah, Moon Domain. Healing. Okay, so there's that, and prepare spells. Okay, I never use Bane. Concordant Choir. Command. Bane, create water. Feeble, helpful steps. Sacred beasts. Okay, harm and mystic armor. Mystic armor doesn't matter for her. Okay. And then Asterion. He should have more feats, I believe. Oh no, just a class feat. Alright. So, because they start, yeah, he's not getting his, so what did they chose Thief for him. Okay, Brutal Beating. Whenever your strike is a critical hit and deals damage, the target is frightened 1. Mobility. When you stride, move half your speed or less. That movement does not trigger reactions. Okay. Nimble dodge is already selected. Okay. Trap Finder +1 to perception and thievery checks. Twin Feint. Okay, that's that same one. And your next Attempted to demoralize within 60 feet with +2 circumstance bonus. He doesn't have the charisma for demoralize, but twin feint I usually dual wield with Asterion, so that's probably a really good one to use. Alright, then let's get him set up, and then I will call it a night and go take a, oh boy, well-deserved piss. Okay, sneak attack ranged, and okay, and that to save there. This here and this here. So no one can. Oh, I guess they got rid of treat wounds because of the short rest. Yeah, because of the short rest, they got rid of the the thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I think I got that on the right side, yes. So, harm and harming font. Okay, so I swapped out Bane. Oh, I got magic weapon from what? Probably from the domain. So bless, fear, heal, harm. That's that. So magic weapon, and that is a focus point. Harming font I might as well put in here because it's an extra 4 or 5 harms. Okay, I think that is all. And I don't have any other shields, so nothing to put there. And rapier is finesse. There we go. Wonder why it's not letting me drag. It's really weird. Okay. That should be all. Actually, get rid of that. Give him a short sword. No, I want this over here. There we go. Rapier and short sword. Zero to 7, 0 to 5. Why is that? Why is it so low? Is going on here? Is he not? Yeah, you too, Alan. Have a good night. I am Asterion has a plus 0 to 7 for his damage. Even then, 0 to 7 for damage. Notable features. Spellbook, alchemy. Oh, because he's got strength 0. Because, right. And that is, but why is it 2 for him? D6 plus 1. 1 plus 1. And it's -1 for Asterion because he's got a 9. Oh, that took so much for me to figure out. It's -1 because strength is what all damage is based on until you take a specific feat. Right. Okay. Have to take a specific feat to get dex on finesse weapons, I believe. The 2-hit is still, but the... Right. Okay. And her strength is good, so she's got decent, yeah. Alrighty. And nothing applies to, ranged. Okay, good. Okay, hi buddy. Dad's finishing his stream right now. Mwah. Okay. You big kitty, you big kitty, furry, and now I'm covered in fur. Okay, all right. Thanks for joining me for mostly a level up stream for 2 of my players. I didn't think it was gonna last that long. I assumed neither of them were gonna make it because I told them that, hey, no game tonight, but turned out that they could make it, so it was mostly a a level up stream, but now I had an hour of this, and I'm happy I had an hour of this. Might do more, possibly, we will see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, thanks for joining. Next week we should be back to our regularly scheduled Magic Mushrooms Mead. Yeah, Pat should be back from school, and we'll see how things are going with Connor, because, you know, family life happens. So we will see if he's able to, and if he's not, then that's what we've got NPCs for, assuming they can remove the petrification from their NPC. They might have to go and hire a new NPC. We'll see. Depends on how much money they want to spend. Okay, move your bum, boy. Move your bum, buddy. I don't want you sitting on my arm. Jesus. Cats are cats, aren't they? Yes. No, you're not drinking my pop. Okay. Thanks for joining. See you next week. Get rid of the cat fur.